Hi, I'm Chanel Williams.
Hi, I'm Lillian Perriu.
And my name is Jocelyn Mendoza.
And we're going to show you how to make the best omelet.
Now, we're going to talk a little bit about the most important utensil used when making an omelet, the spatula. So, according to spatulaplanet.com, John Mandula created the spatula during the 1890s. John Mandula came from Europe to the United States, but it is not sure from what country he originated from. Many think it's among France, Italy, or Poland. While working in the United States as a chef apprentice in New York, John Spandula began thinking about inventions that would help him create larger amounts of foods in a more quicker and efficient way. But John Spandula also had a crippled hand, so this invention would lead to helping him cook better. He started off using a beef rib, and a plank of wood. And to show you, this part was the rib part, and then this part right here was the plank of wood. So that was our first spatula. So thinking back at it, we have progressed a lot. Most spatulas look like this now, and they're used for foods like pancakes and burgers, and one of our favorites, omelets. So next time, think about what you use when you cook.
Here we are in Paris. Before we can talk about the omelet and how to make one, we're going to first talk about the origins of the omelet. Chanel?
It seems that omelets have surfaced at some point in every culture in the world. The Romans were known to use eggs and dairy to create dishes. The Persians had their own omelet variation, and so did the ancient Japanese. It seems that different people at different points all discovered that pouring eggs into a heated pan along with other ingredients was a great way to eat.
Cool, right? One of the most famous legends that was ever told about omelets is called Napoleon's legend. I think Chanel knows the story a little bit better than I do.
Perhaps the omelet's most famous historic moment, or at least a myth, was that Napoleon and his army were traveling through a small town where the local innkeeper served him an omelet. Napoleon was so impressed with this omelet that he ordered all the eggs in the town, and then he gathered them to create one huge omelet for his whole army.
Isn't that awesome? Now, on to making an omelet. Before we can teach you how to make an omelet, first we have to define what it is. According to Webster's dictionary, an omelet is a dish made from beaten eggs quickly cooked with butter or oil in a frying pan.
It's simple, but not necessarily easy. They are more about technique than they are about ingredients. Don't get me wrong, filling isn't bad. There are many types of filled omelets, such as the Western omelet that includes eggs, ham, onions, and green peppers. The farmer's omelet, which includes heavy cream, sausage, tomato, bell pepper, onions, cheese, and salt and pepper. And then my favorite omelet, which consists of bacon, cheddar cheese, tomatoes, and mushrooms. But a properly prepared omelet is a miracle on its own, and it's considered wise to master the plain omelet before moving on to more complex omelets. All you need is a pan, a spatula, and some butter to make the best omelet.
Fun fact, according to lifehack.org, a hen's color doesn't determine its nutritional value.
So the first ingredient to an omelet is obviously, the main component, eggs. But they're not just good for omelets.
Okay. The first steps for making an omelet is buying the ingredients.
What we first want to do is we want to take 3 of our eggs, right, and we're just going to put them in a hot water, just so that the refrigerated eggs could get warm, like room temperature. It cooks easier when you have them at room temperature. So we're going to do that by putting hot tap water into a bowl. We're going to let that sit for about 10 minutes. After that, we're going to crack each and every one of the eggs into a bowl. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to use a fork to whisk the eggs just because I don't want too much air to get in there. So I'm just going to whisk them. Now I'm going to put some spices on it, like salt and pepper. I'm a pepperhead, so I like to put a lot of pepper into my eggs. And some freshly ground salt. I'm just going to whisk that again. Now we can set that aside. First we're going to heat the stove on to medium heat. And we're going to let the pan get really hot. Once the pan's really hot, I'm going to then add the butter. Now, you could tell when the butter's ready when it starts to form little bubbles, and then it starts to smell like nuts. It smells really good. I'm going to pour the egg mixture into the pan. I'm going to shake the pan so that I'm going to sweep it, a nice little sweep. Now the best thing to do from here on out is just leave the pot alone. Just let it cook, just leave it alone, let it cook a little bit. Because there's nothing that you could do to speed up the process of the omelet. The omelet is now ready to be flipped. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to flip like 1/3 of it over like this. Then we're going to get our plate ready. We're going to flip this onto the plate like so. And there you have it, a fresh omelet. Bon appetit!
Now that everything's here. Oh, are you recording me?
That's going to be a blooper.
Oh.
We're not going to do without this one.
Okay. Fun fact. According to lifehack.org, the color of a shell... Wait. Next.
I'm recording.
Oh.
And we're going to show you how to make the best omelet.
We could cut that out if anything.
Hi, I'm Chanel.
And I'm Lillian.
And my name is Jocelyn.
And we're going to show you how to make the best omelet. You said the best.
Okay. Fun fact. According to lifehack.org, the color of a shell... Wait. Next.
Thanks for letting us use your groceries.
WFVP. Fun fact. According to lifeshack.org, oh my god. I need to stop smiling. Alright.
Just start it again. Think of dead animals.
Okay. Fun fact. According to lifehack.org, an egg's shell color does not determine its nutritional value. Instead, it determines the breed of the hen. Wait, that's so wrong.